time. And so, as always, I'd like to thank you guys for spending your Saturday morning with me, your 1 hour, this 9 to 10 a.m. hour that you guys have chosen to wake up and listen to Women 101. You could be doing anything else in the world besides spending this hour with me. And then also, we like to flip it, and we like to thank God for this morning because we didn't have to be here, but we are, right? So it could be the other way. So not to prolong things, I have two wonderful young women in the studio with me today. You know, our mission is always to get out and reach someone and reach some women. And if we could do this more often, then I think as a collective group and culture of women, then we would be better off. The young ladies that I have in the studio today, they amaze me simply because of who they are. Their ages, it just amazes me how young these ladies have caught on to the fire of networking, being, growing, leaping, putting their faith into action. And so I have in the studio with me LA Confidential.
Hi,
and the crowd goes wild. We have Lauren and Ashay.
Yes,
I got
you
that
pronounced
right.
it correctly.
Yes.
Yes.
And these young ladies are they are the owners of LA Confidential. And so, ladies, we'll just jump right in. First of all, I want you guys to tell me who is LA Confidential? Your individual selves. What comprises and makes up LA Confidential?
Okay. Well, I'll go first. My name is Ashay, and then next to me is co-host, my partner, business partner, Lauren. And so that's where the LA comes from. A lot of people are like, are y'all from LA or are y'all based in LA? No, we just took the first initial of our names and we made it LA Confidential. But I'm Ashay. I'm 23 years old, originally from Decatur, Georgia. So shout out to all my people in Decatur.
They say what they say.
Decatur where it's greater. Yes, yes, ma'am. And I'm a recent graduate from the University of Missouri, and there I received my bachelor's of journalism, studying strategic communication with an emphasis in public relations. So that's a little bit about me.
You better go. Oh, and wait a minute. Tell me about your mother.
Oh, my mother is a graduate from Albany State. Halaveshia is from Albany, so shout out Albany.
Albany, woo, go around. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
And who else do we have here with us? What's the other half of
The
LA
other half.
Confidential?
Hey guys, my name is Lauren Ashlies, but you know I go by Lauren. People don't always call me Lauren Ashley. But I'm 22 years old. I go to Valdosta State University, and I will be graduating in May with a bachelor's in fine arts. My major is communication, and I'm emphasizing in public relations. So, yeah. I'm from Atlanta, east side of Atlanta, Lithonia.
What they say about we don't know about.
They also
I
do
know.
nothing. But you know, they mention my hood in songs. So.
She got the song come up. They mentioned her hood in the song. So I've told you guys off camera, off air, that I'm super proud of you, young lady.
Thank you
I'm
so
looking
much.
at you're about to graduate from college. You just graduated from college, and you already have your vision, and you're already setting in motion what it is that you're doing. You recently took a leap of faith, right?
I did, yes. I can tell you a little bit about that. So I was working at actually iHeartMedia here in Atlanta, but I was more so on the sales side. So I wasn't doing what I would like to do, which is actually hosting, being an entertainment reporter, things of that nature. So I just quit my job. And I am taking that leap of faith, like you said, to pursue entertainment reporting, to pursue hosting, television hosting full time. And I'm taking that opportunity while I'm still young to follow my dreams.
And that's all you can do. And like I said, I'm proud of you guys because you're doing it while you're young, right?
Yes.
You don't have to sit and wonder years from now, what would have happened?
Right.
And if this doesn't work, the fact that you're doing it, and I don't think it's not going to work, you're in the right place at the right time. I mean, you're media, so you got a lot of media you can cover.
Exactly.
So I don't think it's not going to work. But if it doesn't, I'm proud of you because you will not be that group of young ladies that is sitting around wondering what if. You're not in the category of you're young, you're straight out of college, about to get out of college. You have already beat so many stereotypes. You've already conquered so many roadblocks that were just preset to be in your face anyways as young African American women. So we're proud of you for that. Tell us how you ladies linked up.
Okay.
'Cause I know you
want me to tell the story?
I don't know too much about Atlanta, but I know Lithonia is not close
Lithonia
to.
close.
No,
It is a little bit.
It's actually
It's
like
close.
neighbors.
We actually stay literally like 10 minutes from each
Yeah,
other.
but we didn't know that. But we
didn't.
met a long time ago, like
Mhm.
maybe, I would say maybe middle schoolish
Yeah.
around that age.
Yeah, very young.
But when we met, we weren't as tight as we were now. We met at a dance studio, Fusion Performing Arts Alliance. At the time, they were located off Memorial Drive, and now they're in Gwinnett. But anyways, shout out to them. Shout out to them. But yeah, we met at a dance studio, and then time went on. We stopped seeing each other. We kind of lost contact, and then we met up again in high school. And I actually remember she came up to me. She's like, "Hey, I'm Ashlies. You remember me? We used to dance together." I was like, "Girl, yeah, I remember you." But then she transferred,
Yes.
and we didn't go to the same high
Did you
school
do a
anymore.
thumb?
Yes, because she left Arabia. We went to Arabian Mountain together. Oh my gosh. We went to Arabia together.
Yeah.
And after she left, of course we followed each other on Instagram. So we kind of kept in touch through there, but it wasn't consistent communication.
Mm-hmm.
So long story short, she graduated last year, and I think it was around that time before she graduated or after she graduated.
Mm-hmm.
She actually won the contest for to host birthday bash backstage with 107.9. So she won that little contest, and I reached out to her basically congratulating her just because I see her doing her thing, and I like seeing other young women on their grind, pursuing what they want to do. And I said, hey, congratulations. And then she responded, of course. I'm glad she did. She responded just
You didn't
saying,
want to blink a DM.
Right. Right, but she responded back saying, thank you so much. I see you doing your thing, whatever I was doing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like, let's meet up, have lunch. And I said, okay. So I think we exchanged numbers if we didn't already have each other's number.
Yeah.
And it kind of just went from there. But it went from us like wanting to just talk to us proposing a business together.
Mm-hmm. I applaud you guys for not being afraid of that.
Thank
Right.
you.
Right.
For trusting another woman
Mhm.
with your future or
That's
with
so-
your
yeah.
plans or with what you want to do. That's very, very rare. It's really hard. I don't know. I can see why it can be hard because you never know, who you can trust. And for
Right.
some reason, as women, we just don't really collide.
Yeah.
Right.
We collide. We don't connect like that. And so I do applaud you guys for, first of all, for you acknowledging the fact that I see what you're doing, and I'm proud of you. No ill will.
Right.
You wasn't trying to create LA Confidential,
Right.
but that's how
Right.
God works when your heart is pure and what
Yes.
you're doing is pure, and that's just
Right.
what you're doing because that's who you are. Then
Yes.
you get some things like LA Confidential. You
Yes.
merge together, and you realize you have the same vision. You got the same goals.
Very
So we
true.
applaud you guys. I applaud you guys for doing
Thank
that,
you.
which is the sole purpose of Women 101.
Yes.
Just to be able to tell women that it's okay
Mhm.
to congratulate, thank,
Mhm.
applaud, friend, partner up
Yes.
with
Yeah.
It's
another
okay.
woman.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
It is totally okay. And if it doesn't work,
Yes.
keep it moving.
Right.
Yes.
Just
Right. There's no need to
Find
compete
something else.
against every other woman that you see. I mean, I think it's important for us to support each other because as women, especially black women, we already have people looking down on us. So it's just like if we're looking at each other, trying to put each other down, then we're never going to get anywhere.
exactly.
So-
If it's already coming from the outside and
Right.
we're on the inside
Doing the
pushing
same
down
thing.
more,
Mhm.
then we're never going to get anywhere. Then everybody's frustrated because nobody's going anywhere. But if
Exactly.
we're causing ourselves
Exactly.
not to go
We're
anywhere,
causing
right?
problems.
So
Exactly.
what's one word of advice before we go to our break and get off of the individual LA Confidential? I want each of you, because you are currently in college, you are young, you are 23 years old. I want each of you to tell a young woman, one thing who thinks that this is impossible or, I can't do this or the load is so heavy, how do you balance? Just encourage a young woman that maybe your age or in college.
Yeah. So, well, that's hard because I'd like to tell them a lot.
I
But
know.
just basically, don't let other people influence your mindsets or your decisions because there's a lot of people who will try to either act like, they have your best interest at heart or they just straight up don't. And so if you let other people's opinions and, commentary get to you, you're not going to get anywhere. And like I said, as women, we already have so many people against us. So just set your mind to something, pray about it, and if God tells you that this is for you, then go forth with it because there's nothing.
She's
where
like
you-
stealing the words.
Literally like, okay, take
There's
it,
nothing,
Lord.
right? There's nothing
Take that.
There's nothing that can stop you. Like with God on your side, there's nothing that can stop you. So I just say, just follow your heart and just be you in the process.
She literally took what I had to say. I was just gonna say have faith, because that's what's worked for me. I literally had to like set up my own little closet, own little prayer room, what people call it, and really just pour my heart out to God, and figure out what it is that He wanted me to do. Because I tell so many people, I tell my little cousins this. It's not about what you want to do.
Right.
It's about what God has for you.
Right.
So you have to really set aside that time to talk to Him and figure out what's your purpose. What did you put me on this earth to do? What am I designed to do?
Yeah.
And once you can have that talk with Him and figure out when He's speaking to you, and like she said, not listening to what other people can say and not being distracted by that, you can really, really hone down your skills and really focus on just what you really is deep in your heart, what you want to do and what God has for you. So having that faith and being consistent is important as well. So yeah, prayer, faith, consistency, and you can do whatever you want to do.
Amen.
Let God lead you and you can do it.
Powerful young women. I tell you, I am so proud of you.